beautiful hedge fund managers. So have you ever went through the same thing as most of hedge fund managers they are going through? You have a great call with LBS today, and something, somehow, in some way, in some case, you lose momentum after the call, and you asking your own self what it happened lately, how I am going through the same thing that I am going through it today. I mean, I had a great call with the LB today, and everything went aggressively and massively well. Then after the call, something it happened. I just lost it all. What's going on? Why is going as this way? Why every time you feeling like, all right, now you got it, you lost it. Now I understand it. Now I have cracked it. You have not. Today we'll talk about it. So why you are losing momentum after great calls with the LBS? You assume interest means intent, which is just absolutely wrong. Why? I will tell you why. Before the end of this video, you will gain something that you need actually to gain it in order to get that next of your own outcome. If you would like to take a look on it, just apply what I'm going to tell you. The bottom 90%, they hear. This is really interesting. Let us discuss internally. We will circle back once we review the materials. That's what they are telling you, correct? They're telling you all the time. This is really interesting. Let us discuss internally. We will circle back once we review the materials. What? Which materials? You understand? When you hearing that, it feels like, all right, now I have already received a positive response. All right, that's absolutely impressive. I will absolutely get it. I will absolutely be the biggest hedge fund manager. I am the next Ray Dalio. Now let's get into the next one. And they think, so what you think after that, when you have already received this response, which is just absolutely fine to receive this and think like the next. So you think that we are in play. We are in the arena. But here is what actually happens. Here is the raw facts, the truth. You gave them a reason to be curious. You didn't give them a reason to move. You got it? You just made them to be curious. I am curious today of knowing something, of understanding something that I wanted to understand for a long time, and it seems like interesting to me to learn more about it, or to do a research on it. So I am just curious, but I am not ready to move on and do it right now, or I'm not ready to start doing it right now. Okay, I will tell you. I am curious to learn how I can play on piano. But if you are someone who will sell me a course on playing on piano, and you have only made me to be curious to learn more about it, but you gave me no reasons to move on with you right now, now you didn't help me. Now I have received no help from you. So now if I wanted actually to invest into you, or I want to play the piano, you gave me no reasons to move on or to start to do that right away. And that's how you have already made me curious. But you couldn't give me any reasons to convince me to move on and to start do that with you, correct? Do you understand something? I hope you do. So you need to understand how you will never make them curious a lot without giving them the reasons to move on. Okay, if you will make them curious a lot, they will be interested to move on with someone else if you will not get them or let them to move on with you today. If you will not give them the reasons to move on with you today, maybe you will warm them up. They are curious right now, but you gave them no reasons to move on, and then after the call, someone started to bang on their own email, and now they are interested actually to hear that because they have already heard from your own side what it could be, the performance, all of that, and the return, correct? Now they will jump on their calls, and if they give them enough reasons to move on, they will move on with them. But you made them curious. You have warmed them up. You understand? So that's the main thing. You have already warmed them up, you have already made them curious, but you gave them no reasons to move on. Okay? And that's how the sales works. That's what you need to understand. I totally understand that you're a trader behind the screens. You haven't been in sales all of your own life. You're an introvert. You can't speak clearly, and you can't speak with clarity to the investors or to the LBS, that's fine. But what you need also to understand is, if you want to have a hedge fund, if you want to build a business, then you need to talk with actually LBS. You need to be a professional public speaker. You need to have a pro skills in the public speaking, okay? If you don't have it, have operators, have partnerships with the others who can actually leverage your own weakness to be your own powerful points or powerful skills or powerful scalable skills that you need to have in order to scale up. Do you understand? I hope you do. So here is what the best closers do instead. They pre-handle inertia. What that means? Most ICS pass not because of risk, but because conviction wasn't shared in the room. Okay, have that in the mind. Okay, so why they are passing? They are passing not because of risk, but conviction wasn't shared in the room. Okay, they leave behind a narrative, not a PDF. Okay. Here is the 3-sentence takeaway your team will remember tomorrow. Okay? Do you understand? So now we give them reasons to not forget us. Because what's the main reason that you need actually to have in the mind before jumping on the calls with the LBS, with the qualified one, with the real ones, is to make them to never forget about you. How you will never be forgettable. They will never forget about you. By actually gives them all the reasons, all the unique reasons, all the uniqueness of why you are unique in the industry, why you matters, what's your narrative, what's your story, correct? Okay, and how you will also speak energy, how you will also speak during the calls, the conviction level that you will have it will also make all sense. Do you understand? Okay, so you need to understand that, okay? They leave behind a narrative, not a PDF, okay? Not a PDF, okay? They follow up with belief, not energy. Here is what we didn't cover and why it matters if this is going to be a real partnership. Do you understand? Do you understand? Okay? Do you understand how? What that's mean? And as you could see right here, they pre-handle inertia. And now right here, we acknowledge their own concerns, their own thoughts, okay, before it will start to come up during the call or in the end of the call. Why? Because we want to get them down, we want to break them down, we want to decrease the possibility that they will start to lift them up in the end of the call or when we will start to ask for the next step. Do you understand? So that's why we making sure to address that directly. Must ICS pass not because of risk, but because conviction wasn't shared in the room. Okay? Do you understand? So now we give them another reason to start to direct them to. Okay, I don't know if you understand. I hope you do. So the intro deck that close or the intro that close, it's not the one they like it. It's the one they couldn't forget all the time. As I told you, you need to understand how they will never forget about you. When they will never forget about you, they will start to discuss things about you. They will start to take a look on your own brand, on your own fund, on your own firm. After the call, they will start to do research on you. They will start to do dual intelligence on you. They will start to talk with the others on you. That's giving you a huge opportunity. Okay, that's it. Okay, because LBS don't walk away from bad funds. They walk away from forgettable ones. Okay. I hope you got something from it. I hope it was helpful for your own stage. If you would like to take a look on those videos, you will find them in the description below. It was Ziad Selo.